Hey, this is Tilak. Welcome back to our VBCS tutorial. Today we are going to see how to delete the child. Okay, there is nothing like different like whatever we did to the statement. That's what we are going to do here. When we are deleting a statement, we went back and checked every like period whether the period is used somewhere else. Here we are going to do the same thing, but we are going to do for only one period because we have a period ID with us. Okay. Now we go back here. I can create a pop-up to say confirmation pop-up after deleting it. Already we done it in a statement level. So no, we are going to do it again the same thing. There's no point of wasting a time on the things which already we learned. So what we go here is we go to the delete area. We go to that design. I make sure I'm choosing the button instead of image. Button is chosen. No, when you are doing the image, it is click. The action is click. When you are doing the button, the action is OJ event. Okay, OJ action. Okay, we are here. What we do here. Okay, we can validate. We are not validating the data because deletion we don't need to validate the data. So we are going to validate the data is used by somebody else. We have a key. So we'll have a call rest. Okay, we see that we are going to statement period ID. Okay, we are going to get everything here. Select. Okay, when we are selecting it, we are going to use a Q parameter. The Q parameter, we are going to use a key. So that's all we have. Key is nothing but the ID. So we are going to say that period ID. Okay, the period ID is equal to the variable key. And say here, if it is not there, we are going to, okay, we'll come back to here. How do, like, we don't need a fire event. If this fails, we can go directly, we can delete that. Here we have the if conditions because the count. Most of the time when we see Q parameter is, it is not going to the here. Even if it is not happening here, it is coming this side. That's what I've seen that. Okay, now what we do is we look at the if condition on the count. Okay, if count is if that okay, if the count is action result rest body count, so the count is greater than 0. Is greater than 0. Now you are telling it is a error, right? We cannot delete. So it is a error. You are telling uh, minimum. Okay. Okay. Now what we are going to double. Okay. I'm going to say here is count. Okay. I'm going to say that. Okay, this is the count. So I'm going to say minimum. This is the count it is using it. I'll give a name of here. I'll give a current row data name here current row dot name. Okay, the name of the variable. Okay, so that is the error I'm doing. Here we are basically this is not used by anybody. We are allowed to delete. So we are going for a one more rest action. Okay, that is period, delete, period, delete, ID is nothing but a key. Okay, so deleted. We are deleted, so we will give a kind of information. That is the information. Okay, it is not persist, it is transient, it is not error, it is the information, period deleted. So what is the period deleted? So it is the current dot row dot end. Deleted. Okay. So now the thing is what happened after call rest, when it is failed, it is coming to fire notification. No, it can call the rest. Now how do we do that? Okay, I don't know by through the UI how do I connect them here? I don't know. Also, I don't know. Where I can call here. But I know how to do that in the system. Okay, the call rest is called call rest during period. Am I right? So when I go to here, I click here and I go to code. Let me go to diagram. Let me go to design. Let me take the name of it. Okay, call rest is called. Okay, call rest get all person statement period. Okay, so call rest get all person statement period. Okay, now when it fails, what happens? Okay, now call rest all. No, this is I'm going to pick this up. Period. I don't need that. Okay, so that is. I can have a if something. I can have better if name. If point of something like that. Okay. Now what is happening here is this is okay. The link is created to here. The link is created to here. So it is called here. We don't need this part. Okay. Okay. Now let's see whether how it's working. Okay. Refresh. 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 Go here. Okay, I'm deleting this part. Video editor. Now the thing is the page is not refreshed. So basically what we do here is call fire notification. I'm going to refresh this one. Okay, data file provider. Provider. So refresh is happening there. We go here, we refresh the page, our application. I'm editing this one, but I'm deleting it. Okay, deleter. Okay, can I delete this one? Yes, deletion is happening here. Now let me go here. Okay, can I delete? Should be. So this should stop. If this is deleting, then there's a problem. Period used by minimum one object. That's good. So this is exactly working the way we want it. We go here, we delete this one. Let's see, we delete this part. 4 objects. Basically, we have 4 steps. So the delete is also working. Now we have a create is working fine, edit is working fine, delete is working fine. So that basically the parent-child creation, everything is perfectly working fine. Now, if you are creating a period, like creating a statement, okay, no, this is wrong. Okay, here the thing is, let me fix that part. Let me come back and fix it. Okay. Now we go to that variable. We go to that now the period one, that list period. We go to the criteria. Okay. If it is statement ID is the use the statement ID, not 999. So, okay. Now we go here back to here. Okay. Nothing's displayed. Okay. Now say that just okay. I'm creating here. I'm saving it. Actually, here also the other thing I can do there is like when you are creating it here, I don't need to come out here. Basically, I can I don't need to come out here. Basically, I'm closing that. I'm coming out. I can leave it as it is. I can populate the statement ID. That is also I can do that. Uh, that's a one good way of doing that. And I also refresh this button and everything. I can do that. Okay, I'll repeat what I do. When I'm creating this one, when I'm saving it, I'm coming out. Basically, I'm telling that go back. Okay. Now I don't have to say go back. I can leave it as it is. After that, rest call, I can the result comes with the ID. That ID I can kind of populate it. Like I can assign the ID back to the statement ID. Now, since the statement ID is that it can be created, that I'll do it as a that next lesson I'll do that. Then that could be like perfectly fine. Uh, Yes, I'll do that in the next lesson. Okay. Okay, bye. That's all. That's all for the day. We are almost completed with create, edit, delete of uh, the parent and child part. Then we also create a one more create, delete, delete of the child. That is a kind of inline edit. You can basically do everything within that table itself. That is also we'll take care of. We'll do it in the future lessons. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.